Okay, that was weird. Hey, what's up, Dave? There he is. How you doing, Dave? Caught our friend Kate. Live stream this morning. It's good to see Kate enjoying the live stream and community. So how you doing today, Dave? You have to get to work. He said, how come I can't see my chat? This is weird. He said, good old Kate, yep. Looked like she was having a good time. Like they went to the park and were swinging on swings. Made me a little envious. Oops. How am I not aiming this thing at my... He said, check your mail sometime, buddy. My Gmail. The outline really makes it pop. Yeah. We're adding in a thinner yellow. Hold on. Speed this up to the thinner yellow line. You can see that up top here. Okay, hold on a second. Let's check the mail. What has Dave got for us today? Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Yeah, we like this outline. I was worried about this painting, the blue, but this green and then now the yellow is gonna really make it stand off that background, off the ground. The painting's ground. There's a piece of cat hair on there. So today we got, maybe we'll finish this yellow outline, so that will complete this painting. And then we got to do some cleaning up in here. I'm getting a new washing machine on Wednesday, so they got to be able to bring it through here. And this place is a disaster zone. But we have the next 3 days off, so that is always fun. Yeah, now it's really popping. Poppity pop. Let's move this easel in a little bit more. How's that? A lot of junk on there. The end of that. Whoa, 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 guys. Hold up. Ooh, yeah. Let's see, you're usually mobile, vertical. This is frustrating and comfortable at the same time. Wait, what? Is it horizontal? Would be nice being able to zoom in. What? You don't want to see it up close. It looks like trash. It's better when you see it from far away. Just like impressionist paintings. Here, you want to see it zoomed in? Ooh, yeah. How's that? How's that for zoomed in detail shot? If I can keep it in within the screen. Where is it? Right here. people like these zoomed in shots. It's up close and personal. Let me know if you do with the like. Yep, I reloaded and it's mobile vertical now. Oh, well, are you watching it on a desktop? Your setup different than usual. Maybe it's just because I clicked before you start. Probably. Because I don't think I changed anything. I didn't change any settings. It's weird though that it would. You can count my hairs. How many do I have? Those hairs keep my knuckles warm. They act like curb feelers when I drag them on the ground too. Oh, shoes. That got a little thick. That got way thick. I'm gonna have to wipe that down. Hold on, guys. That's too thick. It's too thick for us. Can't handle the girth. Dude, get off my shoulder. Oh, what are you doing up there, you? You trouble. You trouble. Hi. What are you doing up there, trouble? I got cat on my shoulder. I got the cat on my shoulder. I just had to wipe off that mess I did. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Right here. Where? Where is it? Where? Where's the... I can't see. Where is it? Nope, it's this one down here. That's right. Wait, nope, that's not it. Wait. Where are we? Oh, it's right here. Adoy. 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 You said 9. It looks like you shaved them and they're starting to regrow. I don't shave my hair, knuckle hairs. That's a lot of work. They just hang out there. Do I need to Brazilian my knuckle hairs? We want this yellow to be punchy. Punch in that color. Punchy. Color's punching you in the face. Oh, God. Where is it? Where's the area? Right there. Koki Balboa, what's going on? And Pepe Pervere. Those lines are crisp, Mr. Sir Omizu Paintz. Thank you, Koki. I appreciate that. This you scared? What? Wait, what? This I scared? I'm always scared. That's why I don't go out. I just stay inside. And sometimes when I see my shadow, it makes me jump. I get a little jumpy when I see my shadow. Man, it's the problem with, I need to get something that tracks my pen so I don't have to keep adjusting. Right? You said you're Turkish? Well, welcome. You gotta help me pronounce that. Pepevir. 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 Welcome. I'll just call you Pepe. From Turkey, or do they pronounce it Turkey? You know, us Americans, we don't know how to pronounce Jack. We like to pronounce it how we feel it should sound. Anyways, how's it going, Pepe from Turkey? How's the weather in Turkey? Is it nighttime? Yeah, it's 1 p.m. here, or 1300 hours. You have a question? Are you doing that on vertical surface? Is it a graffiti while holding your phone in the other hand? No, I got my phone on a stand, and then I got the painting in my lap, and I'm holding it vertically. Hey, Kate. Kate changed her name to Nala Cat. How are you doing, Kate? Good stream earlier. Am I Muslim? No, I'm not. Not. I don't ascribe to anything. The closest I am would be nihilist. Nadi Nala. No, I'm not a nihilist. Do you wang Muslim, or do you want a Muslim? Do I want to be a Muslim? I'm fine with the way I am. Ascribing to absolutely nothing. That's why I stay inside and paint. I'm a painter. But I don't have a problem with anybody else being whatever they want to be. Said like a true nihilist. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe one day I'll be like, let me see what this is all about. No, I'm not really a nihilist. I'm too happy. I'm too happy to be a nihilist. All right, hold on a sec, guys and gals and others. But if you've a Muslim, you can go to heaven. Do you want it? I don't. I don't care about any of that stuff. You spend too much time on earth trying to get to heaven. You don't live your life on earth how you should. Too stuck in doctrine. But who am I to say? I don't know. I'll be joining Trump in hell. I'll be joining Mr. Trumpola in hell. Isn't the world very orderly? Do you mean the world isn't very orderly, or how are you? I'm not understanding that wording, the syntax. I think about, you think about it, you think about doing live, sometimes live. Yeah, we missed Dave on Kate's Kate's live stream. Dave says we're all going to the fire. Please do. You are my favorite streamer, buddy. Kate, are you about to go live? Hey, Pepe, you might have to rephrase your sentence. I'm not understanding the isn't the world very orderly. I say it is and it isn't at times. I mean, the natural world, I guess, has its own order. But the human world, I don't know, it's kind of in it's in a weird state at this time, I guess. Maybe some places are good and orderly. That is definitely a very human thing to want, is order. But I'm not saying that's wrong. That means you're constantly focused on working towards that order or maintaining that order, that sense of order. I don't know if what I'm saying is answering anything you were hoping to be answered. That's why I like painting or art. It's a way for me to create order within my own life. The real Allah is real. Okay, that's almost like a koan. The real Allah is real. Isn't everything real for people? Okay. Allah is the creator of the world? Yes, indeed. I will not disagree with you, Pepe. Hey, Rubbernecker, welcome. Wait, what did Kate say? You got a new sub? Nice going, Kate. Where does that put you? Uh-oh. We're watching the Art Spiegelman documentary again. Actually, I didn't get all the way through it, but we're hoping somebody else would be on live so that we can support some other live streamers by watching their live streams. Uploaded. I make things because it nourishes me. Noel W. Anderson. Maybe we'll watch that. That was posted 2 hours ago. It's got 30 likes. You have to be fearless to make art. Quoted. Okay, hold on. Is there... Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get this. If you want a Muslim, just say this. I bear witness that there is no God but Allah, and I bear witness that Muhammad is his servant and messenger. There you go. Just said it. Thanks for the likes, guys. Okay. Oh man, do I have to zoom back out a little bit? Because I don't think you guys are seeing what I'm working on. I'm still on this area here. And Dave needs to continue. Do you want to say it? Pepe, I just did say it. Didn't you hear me? It's official. OP's now Muslim. Is that how it works? I just say that and I'm in the club. I'm in the Muslim club. Hey, Nino Sharukia says blue. Yep, we got some blue. There's some green, some yellow. The ground has various colors in it too. Dave, are you jealous? You know, all you have to do is say, I bear witness that there is no God but Allah, and I bear witness that Muhammad is his servant and messenger. That's all you have to say, Dave, and then you are officially a Muslim. Is that how it works, Pepe? Don't you don't you have to though believe that with all your heart and soul? I don't think just saying it makes it so. I think you have to believe that in your heart and soul. And the problem is, I didn't grow up in that environment. Here in America, it's very Christian, very Catholic. At least that's what people say. Because there are a lot of Christians that don't act very Christian, like even the ones that are fully indoctrinated in the Christian faith do not always act Christian. Dave! Miss OP's gonna be pissed when she finds out you only did it for the virgins at the end. That's not why you become Muslim, Dave. It's not just for the virgins. It's mainly so you don't go to hell. And you know what? Miss OP would probably be fine with me being a Muslim than being Christian. Wait, what happened to our friend? Oh, Allah forgives everything. If you become a Muslim, you will be cleansed of all the evil you have done throughout your life, and you will begin a new and faithful life, just like a newborn baby. Man, that you know what? That sounds very much like Catholicism, or at least Christianity. How come the two faiths are so separate and maybe at odds with one another? If they both really sound like the same. It almost sounds like a rebranding of one or the other. The thing is, which came first? That's the chicken or the egg? Is that what makes one more legitimate over the other? Yeah, I'm not up on all this theology stuff. I'm in, I guess you would say maybe, I don't know if there's this thing in the Muslim faith that is like agnostic. Or maybe it is agnostic refers to the same thing. Uh-oh, we're losing yellow. The flow of yellow is not coming through. Oh, wait, Pepe, is that how it works? And I think I said it like three times, or no, two times already. Not sure if that makes me a Muslim. Wow, did you read it? Yeah, I read it like twice. Are you not listening to me? Is that a thing with Muslims? Is they don't listen? I don't think that's the case, but when you keep asking me to say it, and I've said it 2 to 3 times now, I feel like you're not listening to me. Yeah, it really works, I swear. Okay. It's not going to get me in trouble, is it? With YouTube? YouTube's not going to all of a sudden ban my channel because I said it 3 times already? I'm not going to have the FBI knocking at my door Because I said it 3 times already. Guys in black coming to my door. Pepe, you gotta like roll it back to. Sorry, I'm just looking to translate this sentences. Oh, okay. I get it now. You're using a translator. Well, I won't fault you for that. Then. Um, do I get my card? When does my card come? Do I get a card? Is it like joining Sam's Club? I get my Sam's Club card. You're Muslim now. All right. But, but Pepe, when do I get my card? It says that lets everybody know that I'm Muslim. Oh my gosh. No. Put my hand in the paint. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, everybody. At least I can clean that bit up. I just don't want it in the blue or in the ground. I put my hand in it. Dave says, "Are you gonna start making Miss OP wearing the burqa?" I mean, if she wanted to wear it, I don't know. Is that a requirement? I mean, Dave, you said sorry. Oh, sorry, I said man. No worries, Pepe. We're just making art. Making art and having discussions. And, oh, but the only thing, Pepe, do I have to give up art if I become Muslim? I think it works like Bloody Mary. If you say it 3 times in the mirror at midnight, Allah will show up. Ah, I see. But if I say it 5 times, Beetlejuice shows up? Do I have to give up making art? I'm so happy to you. You can go to heaven because you are Muslim. All right. You know what they say, though? All dogs go to heaven. All dogs go to heaven. At least according to Don Bluth. Don Bluth, that's the creator. I think he was the creator of All Dogs Go to Heaven. I don't think it was a Disney movie. Wait, did I see that movie? Oh, now that I'm Muslim, can I watch movies? I feel like the religion has gotten a little more lax than it used to be. Should I say laxed or relaxed? All right. You have a good day, Pepe. Pepevere. Pepevere. That's a lot of PEs in there. Pepevere. Maybe I wasn't, yeah, that my inflection wasn't quite right. But you have a good day or evening. I'm assuming it might be evening over there. And take care of yourself. And I'll be with you. Oh yeah, and when does my card come in the mail? I need to know that I'm a card carrying. Jeez, the yellow just seems like it gets worn off after it dries. I'm gonna have to go over this yellow line probably until this paint pen is dry. Yeah, I remembered Pepe is the Turkish cartoon. Wait, isn't Pepe all over? Like, you talking about Pepe the Frog, right? Or is there an actual Turkish cartoon that came before Pepe the Frog? Pepe the internet sensation. The internet sensation. Not not frog, it's M like oh, okay. All right. So there was a different Pepe cartoon. Not the frog. He wasn't really, well, I guess he was kind of like a cartoon, but he's become a meme. Multiple memes on the internet. Pepe the Frog has been memeified. Yeah, I think this yellow line's gonna have to get beefed up a little, slightly. Not too much. My profile photo is Pepe. You can look. Let's go check it out. It's hard to see on this small. Ah, I see, I see, I see, I see. Cool. I like it. I like Pepe. Pepe Pevere. Oh, it's two words. It's not one full word. Pepe Pevere. Well, I appreciate. Oops. I appreciate you coming through, Pepe Pevere. And if you're leaving, have a good day. I appreciate you coming through and being a part of our chat. What time is it? 1:31. Got Rome Dog. Thank you, Pepe, for subbing. I appreciate it. I think that puts us at... Oh, we got 2 subs, I guess, because that put us at 82, 582. Yeah, we're getting close, guys. Getting close to that 600 mark. You know, if you guys enjoy what I'm doing and you want to continue to see more, you should subscribe. You get to see the live streams. You get to see this all in real time, unless you're watching the VOD. Hey, Sabrina Suburban Garden, good afternoon to you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, you're just gonna watch? You need to go because in Turkey it's not... Yeah, I figured it's probably pretty late, Pepe. But at least a 7-hour difference between here and there. So it's got to be later in the day for you, since it's almost 1,400 hours here. We're at 1,333 hours. In the good old Midwest of the U.S. of A. So it's just after noon. I had late breakfast. You could say brunch. Brunch at lunch. Oh, you know what? I don't know if I can be Muslim because I ate pork. Isn't that a thing with the Muslim faith, is you can't eat pork? Or is that just somebody's mistake when they said that? You said it's 9 o'clock. Oh, so there's a little over a 7-hour difference in time zone. I would say 8 hours and 30 minutes. But English, not too bad. Pepe, your typed English, or I wouldn't say written because it's not really written, but I guess it's a form of writing as typing, is pretty good. Unless that's the translator doing all the work. And if it is, it's doing a great job. Rubbernecker says, no bacon if you Muslim. I think that just nullified my becoming Muslim, because I had bacon. I had bacon on my breakfast sandwich. You can't have sausage either, can you? Because that's pork. You know what, Pepe? I think they just revoked my Muslim card. I don't think they're even going to send me a card. Not ham. Ham is pork, pig, right? Yep, ham is pig. Can't eat anything that has to do with the pig. Is it because it's so tasty? Or is it because it's hard to raise pigs? I always wonder what the deal is with that. Is it some physical? Does it manifest physically somewhere in the body that's like a disease? If you eat pork, or if you eat too much pork. Does it change you energetically? You start to become a pig, literally. But aren't pigs and humans kind of like share some kind of physical physicality? Because they're always like transplanting pig hearts into people. Take care, Pepe Pevere. You have a good day now, or evening. No hot dogs. Yeah, hot dogs are too much of one thing is bad anyways. Yes. Indulging. Hey, cat. Indulging can become an issue. Okay, this yellow line, I don't know, it's like I said, yellow is one of the pigments that doesn't cover very well. So you have to either go over it a lot or first lay down white and then go over the white with the yellow. But it could also be they could use a lot of filler in the paint, so you get less pigment. That could be an issue. Oh. Are you guys able to see this? This is me trying to make sure that you guys can see what I'm working on. As I'm holding it in my lap, so I'm constantly moving the canvas. And I don't have anybody manning the camera or any way to automatically, whoops, okay, don't go over the paint too much. It causes it to get picked back up. We should know this. We should know this. From all our years of painting, don't overwork the paint. Just lay it down, and it is what it is. You can always go back over it when it's dry, cured. Don't keep going over it when it's still in that in-between state. Thank you guys for all the likes. 5 likes. Not sure if this zoomed in stream is helping the channel. Dave suggested a closer shot, so I'm rolling with that today. Dave wanted to see, he wanted to be able to count the hairs on my knuckles. Dave, what's the count at? What is that count at? Did we get a count? Let's see what our friend Rome Dog is up to. He's in traffic right now at a red light. We might have to hit the green again in some areas. I think I might have a small pen nib version of that green. Yeah, see, that's the problem with it. You zoomed all the way in. You guys don't get to see the application. Be nice to get this done in this session. Oops. Oh man. And a little blurb there where there was some cat hair on the end of this. Let's okay guys, here we go. There we go. Now I can actually see the full screen and my chat on there too. Instead of the small screen and chat on one side. Yeah, I wasn't not a huge fan of hot dogs. Can't say I haven't had hot dogs before, but it's not a huge fan of hot dogs. Yeah, we were able to actually get this yellow flowing much better than when I started it yesterday, because paint must have just been clumped, or the pigments must have been clumped together. So I was getting a lot of the whatever the vehicle was that the pigment was in or is in. So it was coming out really light. But when I started this stream, a big goop of it came out, and I was shaking it and depressed the nib. So it pays to really shake up these pens, just like with the spray cans. And sometimes the pigment just settles. Uh-oh. I probably shouldn't even be wearing a sweatshirt because I don't want to get any paint on it. Thing is, I start wearing all my good clothing when I paint. I forget I'm wearing stuff I shouldn't be painting, and then I end up getting stuff on it. And I don't really have a particular painting outfit. I should get like what do they call it? Apron. I should get a painting apron. I had an apron from my old job working at Whole Foods, but I think that would be kind of corny to wear a Whole Foods apron while painting. I guess I could turn it inside out. I did enjoy your conversation, but have to go. Just ate special candy bar. Don't want to get stuck in a YouTube hole. I might catch you later, buddy. All right, Dave. You have a good day. Hope that candy bar was worth it. Yeah, don't use your whole entire day on YouTube. But I appreciate you stopping through, Dave. Dave, one of our top viewers, followers on YouTube. I don't know if from day one, but Dave's been here for quite some time. Not just today. Overall. Dave, you probably have given me the most watch hours out of anybody. I think typically, on average, people spend about 2 to 3 minutes per view. Which is fine, you know. Maybe when I start to do a little bit more performative kind of practice, we'll get more views. People will stick around more. You know, I need to take some notes from our friend Yaz, the artist. She's out there in Northern California. Geez, I think she has like 10,000 subscribers now. She's just killing it in the YouTube game. She knows how to make it work. But you know, I'm not about to follow her model. But there might be some stuff I can learn from what she's doing and other people. I think I'm just enjoying staying in this lane. You know, I've tried to play music on here and YouTube just hits me with copyright strikes. So it's not even worth, you know, I'm sure it would add to the engagement if people had something to listen to. Not just the sound of traffic, nature. We're looking for that ASMR. Okay, how are you guys seeing this? How's it looking? The yellow's starting to look a little more opaque. We're making our way up this line. So I would say we're almost halfway. Almost halfway getting this line in there. Make sure to catch these cat hairs before I go too far on them. Thanks, guys, for the one more like. We got 6 whole likes. What's going on out there today? I know it's a Monday. A lot of people are at work, maybe at school. Not getting a whole lot of swipers, huh? Where's our swipers? I guess just like with every social media, things just get boring. All right. Hey, thanks. Another like, guys. If we get one more, that is definitely we'll have hit our average for our live streams. So right around 8 likes is our average. Some days we get quite a bit. Other days it's just real slow. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's Monday. People going back to work. They got stuff to do. Monday might not be the day for streaming. Monday is actually one of the few days that I am able to regularly live stream. I don't usually do weekends because I work at my day job. I got a day job on 9 to 5, as Dave would put it, the old wage cage. I feel like there's maybe I need to have a theme for the live stream. I see people doing that. Maybe have a particular topic to speak on. More of the rambling speech kind of thing. Whatever pops into my head, maybe I'll start talking about it. Sometimes I don't have anything to say. Isn't that a crazy thing? I'm kind of crazy to not have anything to talk about. Actually, so this not having anything to say was my secret in becoming the artist I am today. So, since I wasn't out there talking about the thing I wanted to do, I was more being very quiet and doing the thing I wanted to do. And to quiet myself to be able to get to this point. Some people take the route of talking about what they want to do, and maybe they get there. It works for them. This guy just kept his head down and his mouth closed and made art. Uh-oh, picking up more cat hairs. How are we picking up so much cat hair? I wonder if I should enter some of these into the state fair this year. I don't know how people would respond to this. I'm sure they'd be like, oh, it's cool. It might check somebody's list. Checking a list or two. Like, oh, they have geometric art this year at the state fair. Oh, this area. Got a narrow little straight going on here. And I don't want the yellows to touch, the outlines to touch. So there should be just enough space for some of the ground to show. Okay, yeah, we're making our way. We're definitely more than halfway along with this yellow line. There'll definitely be, we'll definitely be doing another pass so that it's opaque enough for my taste. I don't want it to be too light. I want it to stand out. It's almost like a neon light. Uh-oh. And make sure we keep the nib free of any debris. It causes, Hey, there's our friend Dondrell. I knew I would catch Dondrell. Hey, yo, Dondrell. Lee. In his double tap. What's going on? No. There we go. What is going on here? You can't be sitting there like a fan. Don't underestimate muscle heads. Hey, Hey, Zaru. Good to see you. How you been? Been busy lately? You said, hello, Omizu. Ain't that the older canvas? Think I recognize the patina. Yeah, all these canvases so far were ones I did from they're from last fall, and so I'm slowly adding the geometrical line drawing to it. So yeah, if you recognize the ground, then it's probably from last fall. Or I have been live streaming this one for 3 or 4 streams right now. But yeah, it's good to see you. Melody was asking about you. She hasn't seen you in a while. People are starting to get worried. Thank you. I appreciate that, Zavru. People are people are missing you. They, I think she was gonna send out a search party. I assumed you were probably busy. You got a life. Everybody has a life. And they gotta They gotta live their life. Can't always be on YouTube. But I appreciate you dropping into my live stream. Yeah, I was trying not to think the worst. Try not to think the worst. Hey, you. Quit. Quit. Just been busy and it's gotten so hot. I've been spending time on the terrace listening to music. Hey, that sounds like fun. I need a turntable because I have a small collection of records that I haven't been able to listen to since I left my old turntables with a friend of mine who uses them in Minnesota somewhere, and he plays a lot of jazz. He's a huge record collector, collects a lot of jazz music, and he plays it in his coffee shop. Here's the cat, our cat Kire, our special cat. She is very special. She is special. Yes. She wants some attention. I'll give her some attention. I've been busy putting this yellow line around the piece, making that green pop with the secondary outline. Dude, quit being a spazoid. This is why you're special. What do you guys think? Should I do a third color? Like this pink? Would that be crazy to do a third color? We haven't done 3 lines yet. What kind of miss? What kind of music are you listening to, Zaru? Thank you for the 8 likes, the thumbs up. Do you get to hear actual live music? People playing live music in the streets? Hi, you. Hi, you. You just gonna hang out there on my arm, causing me trouble since you have eight cat ADHD. You can't sit still. Cat ADHD. Yes, I'm giving you attention. Here, I'll even put the pen down. Jeez Louise, dude. I'll even put the pen down. I don't know how you want to get situated in my lap. In my lap, cat in my lap. The cat in my lap. Hello. Hi. Hi. So I think on my next canvases I'm gonna do a smaller line, a different line weight, something thinner. So I have to see. I thought I had a mop marker like this with a that was about a quarter inch, or a little over a centimeter in diameter. Jeez, the cat hairs are flying everywhere. The kitty hairs are flying everywhere. This this one has paint in it already. That one. Oh, and a buddy of mine, he made this paper for me. Well, he made this paper and he gave me a bunch of it, or 2 sheets of it. But he made this from recycled books and some other stuff he threw in there, like some hay and seeds. And you can see there's there's bigger pieces of text from those books that he used. It would be cool to do something on top of these. I don't know what that is. Bird poop? Is that some poop? Something poopy in the paper. But he gave me a couple of those. I would do something on them. Maybe frame them up. Do we get a shop? Do we need to get an online shop, dude? Do we need to break down and actually do something with our Etsy account, dude? Man, Etsy was kind of disappointing me because they'll only keep your posts up for like 3 months and then they charge you to repost them, which I get. But when you're not making any sales in the beginning, it's kind of, I don't know. I wasn't really pushing the Etsy shop very well, but I don't know. It's tough. I feel like people like the art, but I don't think they like it enough where they want to buy it. They like the art. Maybe I'm not in the right market. That's the thing. But you think with the internet, it doesn't matter where you're at. But maybe I set too lofty of an expectation that people would buy art in general. I know there are people that buy art. Ooh, I can't wait to finish this one. This one's gonna look really nice. Oh boy, cat. I'm sitting here like a sad lump. Only Deirdre. No, don't be nasty.
What up, Jamie? I'm saying, I'm sitting here like the same. Like, man, what happened to my brain? I don't even know what to do with my time when I'm not living right. I thought going to cheese was a problem. Maybe that's what's like racist. Like, no. What am I supposed to do if I'm not sorry? Hey, hey, wait for paint to dry. Oh my God. Do you have to settle? What you mean? My bad. What you mean? Do I have to settle? Omizu said, oh, I asked you a question. Damn, bro. Here you go with the wisdom. I said Omizu wisdom. Where we go? Right when I need you most. I need your baby and dog. Dude. Right? Why we go? Omizu. You're right, bro. I do have to say. I don't even know where that question came from. Somebody just asked me that question. What's your favorite this, favorite that? I don't have a favorite. I think that's why we are artists. Settle, let's go, bruh. I'm an artist, man. I need to hear you. I'm not a meme. I literally learn from everything hyperspeed. So I don't have to, I don't want them. I don't have to choose for them. And if I do, I can still back to you. But whenever I want, no, never settle. Never. I can't. Don't be nasty on this, man. Did you talk about I got this one? Let me not get paint under there yet, because these one of the pants I'm about to try to wear for the rest of my life. They fit so good. Cootie pants. No, I said this one right there. Amazon is up here. They get real tailored. They fit. It was like 40 inches. Wow, they were big. And now they fit. I don't know. I might use it. Sometimes I take I just want to be, comfortable is not good. It's definitely not comfortable. I'm not that type of person.
Oh
Well,
yeah, looking
I'll start here, bro.
so
I've always
sweet.
liked a uniform. When I went to work, I ironed my clothes, I tucked my shirt in, per second. So I like to feel like I did something or worth something. And, so a uniform with a name tag does that for me. But in this line of work, it's like a uniform, I can still wear a uniform. It's just be a little different type. Man, I was thinking art like this in this warehouse, bro. I literally was doing canvases, going to the canvas. And I'm looking at it now, I'm like, why don't I just make this one like this? But I'm serious though, Mizu. I'm about to throw the majority of the clothes away, bro. I don't want them. I don't want them. Yep, that's what I'm about to do. So I don't want to settle. I love concrete colors. I'm gonna try it out. Boy, never settle. Never, right? Never satisfied. Thank y'all for the thumbs up on the light. Right? We don't have to settle, right? I'm gonna try out some gold. for now, what is the top? I'm going to put the top on back where it's supposed to go. And later, I'll move the brush. But for now, all it is put the top on. I'm going to use some of this just art acrylic paint that I got because I needed some black. I looked on Amazon, there it was, and I like it. It says it's a little target right here, like a little crosshair. I have a crosshair right here. Y'all, I like this. And it's not like it's always out there upper. I like this. That's actually a crosshair brand. And that little logo, I have one right here. Same thing I took the paper down and I did that way over here. And mine has great. So I like this black. Right? I have expensive supplies and cheap supplies. Now this one comes with this stick with it. They like it. And look, y'all, I'm going out of my little 70s now. Real black. Now, not because also happen for the paint. I actually like that. I should be. So I am.
Don't tell me this is empty already. This can't be empty. Can't be empty.
That's one thing I ain't gonna know. Little flickers, little whiskers of fame.
Hey, AP, Auntie Pam, how we doing? Welcome. Thank you for joining us today. Hope you're doing well. Question: how did you decide to do the design in blue? It was just kind of intuitive. I try not to sit on it too long because I look at it as like I can always do more. But I did kind of basically say, well, I did one in red, I did one in yellow, I haven't used blue, and I do have 3 more canvases. So I sometimes base it on what the ground of the painting is. So the majority of the ground on this was kind of this mauve. Is mauve the right word? Like a purplish pink. And
Is there a certain way that I'm supposed to cover the
I knew blue was kind of
Did they teach us in school?
close to those
I don't know,
colors
certain brush stroke.
on
You
the
start in
color
one
wheel
corner,
on the arc
you put an
there,
X in the middle first. What? How
kind of staying within the same
what's
range,
the right way to
I
do
guess,
it?
cool colors. But this is like,
Yo,
this is more like like
what's up?
leaning more red, I guess, but
Yeah, I heard
it's
him.
still purplish pink.
You not you still mad?
And
No, right? Of course.
but then I thought the green and the yellow would help set the line off from that ground.
She got mad at me.
And a lot of times I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't do little test strips. I don't like do any of that. I just kind of
He's like
just
6 feet.
follow my instinct
So he's
based on all my
he
years of
reminds me of
painting,
he reminds me
and
of
I just
his granddad.
go with it. And like I said,
How he got
I could always do more, or you
but
can
he also
change it.
reminds me of
But once I do the stencil, I'm not changing that
that
internal
shit.
color because that's a lot of work.
Right.
I might play around with that on other paintings
That
though.
apartment's just so small. I don't know why he
So so far I have
shut up.
6 of these
And he left a big old mattress in his son.
canvases of this size
Yeah,
with
people think.
a ground
So when I mentioned you the other day, she
added
took it
to it,
as if I was telling her no.
and so
But see,
I will do them all pretty similar, and then I
it was
might
a
do
stain
another
on the wall
batch and
next to
then
the
kind of
fireplace.
change the
And they
process
never
slightly,
complained. I was like,
um,
man, look at this. As soon as he
and
moved in,
kind of
he was
cycle through. I don't want to do the same thing
he's the coolest thing on
over
earth.
and over and
That's why
over,
you know I
but
had to
I
take
like to
pictures.
adjust it a little bit
You see
and
all
play
the
with it,
pictures?
and then move on. Do another
Yeah, that's
adjustment.
nice.
I
But
feel
that's
at least doing a handful of
uh,
them similarly gets it out of my system enough
yeah, y'all.
that I'm fine with, you know, moving
Some
on and making slight
artists definitely
adjustments
put
to
it
the
in.
next batches. You
Yep.
said I'm doing good. How are you doing? I'm doing well. I'm actually procrastinating on another project that I watched you for a little bit before starting to paint.
Man,
I
I
totally
never
understand. I
thought
go with
about that.
whatever is cooperating with me at the
Really?
moment. And yes, I always say I can just do another one. Yeah, I know it takes a while to do them.
What what what
You
what
know, it
kept you
does
getting
take
high
time.
on
So
TV?
when you kind of go
Like
with
a life
something and it
essential.
doesn't feel like
Isn't
it's
there a
working,
person that gotta get
you just feel like you wasted all that time.
right?
But I think you learn from that stuff too, the
And this
failures.
is just the beginning.
But yeah,
We just getting
my
started on
my
this.
sense of color is very
Anytime, right?
intuitive.
Wow.
I don't work out color palettes beforehand. Some people do. Some people mix colors beforehand.
I'll pay for that subscription.
Some people have a very meticulous process of picking and choosing their colors, but
Okay.
I usually go by with what
So I'm gonna pay for
is
the
available to me at the
I have to do
moment.
that every
So
single
whatever
month.
I have in my collection of
I'm not getting
colors,
it.
I do like mixing colors. So you said I keep doing the same thing over and over and over. At this point, I've just given into it because the feedback I've gotten is so positive.
I get the
New
download
people
for
like
free.
my designs from eight
I
years
get to
ago.
watch
Yeah,
the video plays in the background.
because not everybody
And I get to
sees your work right away. So,
and there's no ads.
it takes a while to build that.
Now look now. I don't want to
I
watch
don't do
ads.
enough
I feel
shows.
ads
I do like,
insulting. They're insulting
I don't do
artists
enough showings. I do
to make us
a
sit there for 15 or 30
local
seconds
art fair
watch something
once a year,
we ain't even really
and
into.
I've been
It's
doing
gonna be
that
hard for us
same
to
art
focus.
fair for the last,
Let's focus.
I might have started in
That's what makes it fun.
2014,
And that's how you support
so
the
12
creators
years
too.
now.
When you watch the
I
videos,
don't think I've done one each year since then.
the creator
There's a
receives
few years where
a
I did
portion
it
of
twice
revenue
because they do a
from
summer one and then a
or something like that. I don't know how all that
fall
stuff go, but
one.
it's beneficial.
And the summer ones are
But
it's
yeah,
harder to do because it gets so
I
busy
think
around
yeah,
that time. They do it like early June,
that
like
I
the
pay
first
for it in that way.
weekend of June. So there's always something going on with me in June that it's hard to do. And I tried to do a summer one a year or so back, and it got rained out, and so I was on my way to go do it, and then I I could see the wall of
Oh,
dark
that's what it is. I see
clouds
what you're trying to let me know.
like ahead of me, and I was like,
Because you knocked on the door, you said you
mm.
have a
And then
song.
it really started raining, and I'm like, well,
As if I
I
wouldn't know.
don't have I don't have a tent,
That's it.
It's usually outdoors,
It was
so
somewhere.
I'm not gonna get there and try to set up in the
Why
rain
text is good. I
with
did deposit it, but I didn't type
with
it in.
no cover. So,
Cashier, did you get your order?
yep, that one I definitely said nope. And the next year I was like, hemming and hawing, and then it was getting closer to that time, and I was like, no, I got so much stuff I'm doing, I can't. Time flies. I had a rock painting store in 2017. That's the only way I can calculate how many years I've flown by. Well, that's pretty good. It's like 9 years. You said you had a store, but now you don't. Yeah, brick and mortars are. I feel like those would be tough. Um, Definitely have to organize a lot of events, to kind of attract people, or for people to become aware that you're there.
If you let it get really hot, when you open it, it's gonna run as well. So what you mean to go? Ain't no nothing shaking. Nothing shaking.
Yeah, for me, it's right now at this time, it's just focusing on
You gotta shake it. What you
producing the
mean? You
artwork,
know, if they shaking, whatever they doing,
because all the rest of my time is
all
either
right.
devoted
I
to
swear I thought it was
taking
moving.
care of my wife, the animals, the household,
But I
and
guess
working
these,
a
I'm gonna leave these as
full time job that's not art.
I'm gonna leave them like they are. This can stay right
So
there.
anytime I
All
can
right.
get to work on my stuff, I will try to take advantage of that.
A little more, y'all.
Because when
This
I'm
one
not
is fine.
doing it,
And
I
then
will
I'm
be
gonna start
thinking
over.
about doing it,
I done bored
and
you
that's
enough.
not good.
What's it bored you up, bro?
So I'd rather do it and
Damn.
end up failing than
Huh?
not doing it and always thinking
I got
about
this bucket in my hand.
if I should have done
And
it
this
or not.
brush. I can't hush.
You said you don't have a store anymore because you really have to be there all the time. Yeah. I've been lucky and I'm very grateful to all the people in my life now who have enabled me to sell my rocks while not actually being there. Okay. You got people slanging the rocks for you? Little street humor.
I mean, the camera's just sitting
Little
there like
street
this.
humor. Slanging rocks on the street corner. Yeah, I enjoy doing the rocks. Uh, it's a different type of surface to work on. Um, I get antsy though to work on a larger scale. Even these, like
Okay.
at
Oh, actually,
I think it's 18 by
this
20
one.
inches,
This one ain't enough.
still seems small to me. I guess after doing like a handful of large murals, outdoor murals, it's hard to see these as big or large.
Without the bucket, you can't paint the stuff white. With the bucket, you paint everything white. This is ridiculous. What the heck? Look at that. That's so beautiful. All right. I'll let you. Why not? Go
You said you prefer tiny canvas of small rocks. It prevents me from overthinking. I get
Right
that.
now, I'm carrying
Hey
about
you, hey you, hey
25
you.
25 grams.
Yeah, that's
I was here
something I
yesterday.
tried to work towards is
I'm like, this
doing
is too much
things that
cardboard.
aren't going to have me thinking too much. Just go with something and try to execute it
I don't really use
without
it. I didn't use it.
feeling like I
But
gotta
one person
add
in the kids
more,
see me right
more,
now,
and
so
more to it. Oops.
using it. I don't even use an acrylic marker, but the tip says a flat split dry paint. Got you. My bad, y'all. I'm gonna paint acrylic. Oh, okay.
That's why I'm kind of doing these is like a practice
Okay.
in that.
What's the different name of the use?
Just
You know what I mean? Like it's not
sticking with
like the hands.
something
Thank you. Like
simple and then
gracias.
executing it.
Thank you.
Even though
I can't even.
getting to this point might not be simple with the
Well, they do have
background,
this
the grounds that I make
this bold
for
artist
these to
bold
go on
paint.
top of.
It is amazing.
Dude, can you get off of me? I am not a
And you
tree.
know
Oh
what?
my gosh. This cat. Kitty
Hey,
cat.
the black cat is
Dude,
the white.
I know. You want all my attention all
This
of the
one
time.
is called
All of the time.
this drawing.
So, are you able? I love the Posca. Is that a 5 mil? No, this is the point 0.9 to 0.13, 1.3 millimeter, the PC3M ones. I do have the. Ooh, do I have the 5 millimeter ones? Those are the big ones, aren't they? God, get off of me. Jeez. It'd be fine if you just stayed in that one position, but jeez, you're like about to flip off of me. Grab on like you're some kind of Cirque du Soleil
All right.
performer. This cat.
I know. I know.
This
So
cat causing so much trouble.
so
I'm gonna go paint
I
kitty
learned that
cats. Your cat walking in was a sign. Thanks. Yeah, you have a good session, Auntie Pam.
let me see.
And thank you for stopping by. Spending some time here on our live stream. I appreciate it very much.
What the? And you came in and used my heart button too. I see.
We're getting close to the end though,
This is pigmented.
and then we'll come back for a second pass.
Yo, I need to bring some water. God damn.
Sometimes I wonder if I should
Baby
just do
rock.
this with
I got it.
brush instead of the paint pens.
You know?
I mean, the pen is just a nice,
Here.
easy tool to
I
use.
got a cookie. I got a
I don't
cookie
have to sit there
I
and
got a cookie in the stove.
mix up the paint. Well, I should just mix up a
More to the
batch of
world.
small
Yo, they
batch of
gonna be
paint.
listening. I gotta
Do
do
like our
this.
friend
You know?
and fellow YouTuber. Um, God dang it.
Go, Baby Rock.
Um,
I got me some new gesso, so I gotta get this
Melody
stuff right on the stove.
Provenzano
Check it
does.
out, okay?
She
And I gotta really
pre-mixes
like the beat.
uh,
Somebody gave
her
me this.
colors and then just keeps
Why
them
do I
in a
feel like
little
this is me on
little
my bike?
container
Man, Baby
for
Rock, I already took the
next
cloud and put it on this thing.
next usage.
Here's my mask.
Or if she's got to go take care of
And
something
I was like,
else,
look at the
it's
little paw
it's
right
ready
here.
to go, and you don't have to mess around when you
This
get
so
back
cool.
to it. which is nice. It's nice to have. Like you said, your wise words, you're not live streaming for content creation, you're just doing your usual thing and adding the camera. Yep. I don't consider myself a YouTuber, even though I do YouTube. I am a painter that is on YouTube because I can't do the things, I can't allow myself to do the things that YouTubers do. It's not that I can't, I don't want to. I could if that was something I wanted to, and that's probably why they're able to do it. It's part of what they want to do. Um, if I had to choose one or the other, it's just going to be painting. It's not going to be YouTubing. And the YouTube algorithm probably hates me for that. Well, doesn't literally, but it's not helping my channel, I guess you could say. It's not helping. And that's the thing, though. I don't know how these things are set up, but once they really started narrowing down what the algorithm kind of expects, it just did a disservice to their content creators. But maybe it did them a service. I don't know. It definitely left other content creators or just people that just did it like me, kind of in the cold. They would probably say I put myself out in the cold though. Hey, Electric Aura, how you doing today? The camera and tripod forced me to change my painting process, and though I want to share my process, it's awkward dealing with the tripod, phone, and autofocus and zoom and reading the chat. Yeah, I do the bare minimum. I mean, I have a secondary. I have uh, my phone, and then I have an iPad that I use for my monitor, which just sits next to me. It's a little different when I'm in the garage because I'm more moving around a lot more, and I want to like really get into what I'm doing. But I try to take the time to keep an eye on my chat, because people do come in here, and I appreciate that. So it's nice to kind of give them some time, just like my cat who wants attention. It's like give y'all some time, some of my time, because I see some that are just they don't engage at all with their chat, and it's like, how do you expect? I mean, you might as well not even be filming it. But again, I started doing it just to document the process. So maybe that's how they're thinking too. It's like, I'm just here to document. But after a while, I'm just like, people come in, they say hi, and it's just from being somebody that watches live streams. If I jump in the chat, it's just nice. People respond back with, with the hello. Even if I'm not fully engaged. I'm good. Glad you're doing good too.
Alright, let me put some paint on this damn canvas. I said I was gonna start with a profit. So let me do that.
How are we doing today? Electric Aura, aka Aquarius Gym.
My creativity invokes someone to the point where they share their creativity with me. It's kind of
We're just watching our friend Dondra Lee on another device. I have like a very weird attention span kind of thing. Toddler is driving you crazy. Feeling the art. Thank you. Or you're feeling doing art. Yep. I feel like they would do that. They would drive me crazy too. My cats drive me crazy. But I appreciate having them around. Even though they drive me crazy. The house would be a much more quiet and lonely space
next step, all of that. So, what we doing?
if not for them.
I don't know nothing.
Even when they're running around,
I think you don't know nothing.
messing stuff up, barfing all over the place,
So, everything I learned,
puking.
everything I experienced.
All right, Auntie Pam, have a good day and have fun painting. I think I need a cup of coffee. Hey, that reminds me, Aquarius. Thank you. Let me sip on my. Hey, Pepe Pevere. Welcome back.
Right? I have to do
That's
that
like a
because
tongue twister.
not for the army, but so I can be nothing.
Yeah, we're getting close to the finish line with this yellow line. You can kind of see the yellow along the edge there. But it is now. We're trying to get this last little line done. But if I have another one, I think he'll stay up. Your toddler will stay up if you have a cup of coffee. He's not drinking it, is he?
What's this?
Or he won't. He won't calm down until you calm down. Is that how it is? Is that how it works? Of course, YouTube's gonna hold that. Oh, that's true. It gets in his system via that way. Now in Turkey, it's 11 and I need sleep. Well, Pepe, am I gonna help you get to sleep? Watching paint dry might help you get to sleep. What time is it? 3:04. Yeah, I didn't even think of that electric. But yep, that is true. Don't want him growing up being hyperactive because he constantly got uh, a caffeine boost. You always got to be careful about what you put in your body for fear of it um, transferring to him. Oh, dang, look at Dondrell killing it. He's doing a big old canvas. What has he got there? He's doing a hippo dog. I don't know, something with
So I was
big,
supposed to be
big
painting.
teeth.
I'm using a damn marker. That's pretty fire. Oh, this gone?
Let's see. Yeah, have a good night, Pepe Pevere. I used to drink a little coffee when I was pregnant. I'm Caribbean. He's used to it. Yeah, eventually they might end up drinking coffee when they get older. That I'm assuming that means you got to watch your sugar intake too, like not drinking sodas or a lot of sugary drinks. He said, but besides that, I'll make all his food from scratch to his applesauce to. Oh, nice. Yeah, no soda, no juice. Yep. Oh, slippery, slippery bugger. Man, I hope this pen isn't running out.
I think for now.
Okay, the, okay, the paint is coming out. The paint is coming out
I think for now though, we
now.
good. We good. Yeah.
So I might have to do one of these as the chaos tree. I know he
Let's
brought
go.
that up yesterday
Said
and
know
I
your
forgot
place.
about it. But maybe I could do one of these that is representative of a chaos tree. So actually, when you breastfeed, you can eat a little extra sugar than most because he's depleting all night. Oh, okay. So it doesn't all just end up in his system. Your body will process.
Professional.
Got to
Oops.
keep you alive.
Let's get somebody in here who knows what they're doing then, because some of the seat. Back to the truck. Wow, I'll get coffee. Oh, I got permission now? Oh, I'm professional. I'm professional. Sure. Hey, that's just one comment. This bottle act like I got this one. I got more. I'll put you down here. It's your warning. I push these buttons back.
You said, when did I start this project, this particular canvas, or this series of pieces? If you're talking about this series, I started these ones last fall, just doing the grounds, building out the painting surface for the ground, and then starting back up when it warmed up this spring, because I can only do this out in my garage since I don't have a proper art studio to go to. I have to make do with what I have, so the garage works perfect for doing any kind of spray painting or working with materials that give off harsh vapors or smells. This canvas, okay, this particular one I started last week, was it? Last week, trying to get the stencil attached, and had some issues because of humidity wasn't allowing the spray tack to create a good contact with the paint, the canvas surface and the paper. And then was it like last Friday? Not this past Friday, but Friday. Maybe it was like Monday or something. Last Monday. Not this past Friday. Maybe last Monday. Or two. No, not. Yeah, Monday or Tuesday. I may have gotten the stencil kind of on there, and then Wednesday I got it to stick enough where I could spray the stencil. Got that sprayed out. Then Thursday, or is it Thursday? Then Thursday, I think I got to working on the green outline, and then did I finish the green outline on the Friday after work? And then yesterday, no, I think Friday I may, no, yeah, yesterday I think I started playing with this yellow pen, and the paint wasn't coming out very well, and so today I got it to loosen up a little bit, and a bunch came out, so it was actually showing up a lot better. So yeah, today, you could see, oh, there it is. Now the paint's flowing a little more. You could see I have almost gotten this line done this session. So I could possibly, if I didn't have to worry about the in-between times when I can't paint and I have to work, this probably wouldn't take me more than a handful of days to do. maybe a full week from start to finish, from applying the paint for the ground, doing the stencil. Well, I still have to cut the stencil. I have to make the image, I have to cut the stencil, apply the stencil, spray out the stencil, start outlining it. I could probably do it in a week, but it's taking me over the course of a half a year
Oh, wow.
from
So
doing
you're
these,
really
and then not being able to do any spray painting during the
set
winter.
for TV.
The garage
So
is not insulated, it's not heated, so I can't work out there in the winter.
you're right. The art, especially,
I'm
is
not
just
doing that stuff in the house.
gold.
I could do the prep work, like
You're
making the
absolutely right about that.
stencil and cutting
I'm
it
with
out
you.
and having it ready, but then I would have to
I
wait
can't argue
till.
with you on that one.
So
Thank you. Just thank you for the kind words
it's
and
a little process.
things of that nature.
It is
Because we
a
all want the
process
same future.
sometimes. I know for some it might be too long, but it depends on what you're trying to
Oh,
do.
I know what color. The process and what's your end goal. All those things.
Everybody has a process. Some is working really quickly, others take a lot of preparation, and no one way is the best or correct way, but it is the best or correct way for that particular artist in that moment or that period of time. Hey, what's up, Travis? Wait, Trav, are you live? Did I see a notification for you being live, or did you just get off? Did you get off work? Just get off work. About to go live. Trav, about to. Oh, we need to zoom back on his. You just see in the back of my hand. You see in the back of the hand. You're in the studio now? Okay. It's funny, nobody was going live, and then all of a sudden, everybody started going live. I guess that's Monday for you. I was looking for stuff to watch, nobody was on. Then I go live, and then everybody starts jumping on here. We got our friend Dondra Lee, who I'm currently watching, or, well, more listening to. He is going to town on some of his canvases. So, what's he doing? A Ninja Turtle or a backpack? Making a Ninja Turtle. A Ninja Turtle with a puffy jacket. I don't know. In the studio now. Thanks, guys, for all the likes. 11 thumbs up in the stream. Thank you very much. Hope you're enjoying these bright colors against the subtle colors in the background here. It looks nice on the screen. Everything looks nice on the screen. Except my double chin. I was watching, what was that? I was watching one of my past streams. I'm like, is that what my chin looks like? Like I got a little waddle under there. I gotta I gotta shave so it's not so noticeable. We all can't look like our 20-year-old selves, however much we we try. Oh, I forgot I had my space heater on. I'm like, what is that noise? There's somebody's truck out there running. Oh, it's their motorbike. Yep, I'm back up in here talking about absolutely nothing. Just yapping, yipping, and yapping like a chihuahua. Yipping and a yapping. So, did they close the Strait of Hormuz again? It's like Trump was like attacking an Iranian cargo ship or something. Like, what's going on? And keeps talking about things have settled down, and as soon as they settle down, like, was he? Somebody mentions the Epstein files, and then he's like, "Attack any ship! Attack! I don't care who it is. Attack them! We gotta get it off of this Epstein talk. Don't let them get the don't let them get the files in their minds again. Gotta file those files away." I don't know if it was like some fake stuff, but they're I don't know if people know that Trump's trying to get this big monument built there in Washington, and I'm like watching what's her name announce it to like the news media, and they have like these pictures, and she kind of like flashes it a little bit in it. I don't know if this was fake or not. Why did it look like McDonald's golden arches? Like I'm looking at it and I'm like, did somebody just AI this? Because at first I thought it was supposed to look like some, those big monuments that you see in Europe. And I'm like, that looks like some golden arches. Like, what the? Is McDonald's paying him to do this? Like, did he get some kind of huge kickback from McDonald's to turn this monument into some golden arches? Or he just really likes golden arches? Anyways, that's that's my little bit of news for the day. Oh, we're so close. See, I'm yipping and yapping because I'm trying to stall for time because I really don't want to finish this. I don't want it to be done. It's a side of me that's trying to sabotage the the work. I'd be like, stall for time, stall for time. What? We don't need to stall for time. We just need to finish this. Why are you trying to stall? Part of you doesn't want to finish the project. You got plenty of other paintings to finish. Quit stalling. Just finish this and move on. I need to make frames for the other ones and this one. Um, I just need to get the wood. Actually, that would be a good. I don't know if it would make for a good live stream, but it might make for a decent video to show how I make my, my frames. I should try to do a different type of frame. I do these what they call floater frames. Some people call them like shadow frames or shadow something. I don't know. I've always referred to them as floaters because it looks like your painting's just floating in the frame. I also thought of maybe doing a stream or a video building my stretcher frames and maybe doing and I'm not talking about doing a tutorial. It's just kind of showing the process, which I guess is a tutorial, but I'm not going to go in. Maybe I would go into it explaining the process. Travis says yes. Trav, you need to know how to make frames. I mean, you could do it with just a few tools, but I do have some specialty tools like these corner clamps. It allows you to clamp and make corners, which is very helpful. It looks like a 90-degree piece. It's like a 90-degree piece, like this, with the clamp, and then you just slide the pieces in. But you need something to cut the ends so that you have 45s. You can also do like a butt and just have one butt up against the other and then screw. But the 45, I can screw in both sides. So I drill a hole because you get this 45-degree angle on the ends. But you need a miter saw for that. You can do. I did have a hand miter saw, and then a friend of mine gave me just a small miter saw. It's just a small, like rotary, like a it's like a skill saw on a rig, and it allows you to cut different angles. But yeah, I was thinking about doing that because there's more to this stuff than just painting. Stretching. Once you see it done, and you know what you need to do it, and then you do it once yourself. After you do that, you're like, why am I buying these pre-stretched canvases? And I know it takes time, and sometimes like the gallery wrap stuff is a better, usually a better built frame. And then they use a cord. I don't know if all of them do. Some are stapled, but some of them use a cord to keep to stretch the canvas. Like, let's see. Let's see. I don't know if I have any. I don't know if I have any. Okay, yes, I do. And it's got poop on it because the dog pooped on it. It's been leaning up against some other. So it has a groove in the stretcher frame, and there's like a little kind of round plastic tubing, kind of similar to the tubing they or cord they use in screen screen window frames. That's how they keep the screen in. So they did the same principle, but instead of screen, it's canvas, and they wrap it and they push the little cord into the groove with the canvas, and you can see they staple it. They stapled the rubber cord in there so it doesn't pop out, but that holds that canvas in there. And these are usually pretty well built and sturdy, but you can see these are cut 45 butt together. They staple it, but it's also got a tongue and groove, which I don't. There are tools that can cut tongues and grooves, which make it even more sturdy. But sometimes I just I'll build a piece that you can have going across here, and you screw into both, and it keeps it sturdy. But yeah, but I usually just staple the canvas, and you know, people like to see that, kind of see the process of that. So I might do that one of these days. You want to see me do it first? Yeah, you see the process. That's how I learned. Was some art books way back in the, was it the early 90s or maybe late 80s, when I was kind of starting to get into this is probably around the time of watching Bob Ross do his thing, and I was curious about the materials and stuff, and so I started getting books on different art materials, and in those books they had how to stretch a canvas, and so I bought some stretcher bars from the art material store and some canvas and and some other tools to do it, and I stretched it myself, and it, man, I was like, this is way too easy. How to, but I've also had a little bit of building and some carpentry skills prior to that, because we used to build ramps, or even at the same time, about the same time, because we were building ramps for skateboarding and stuff like that. So I had that advantage, but it's fairly easy because you can already buy pre-stretched bars, and then you just set it up together, and then you just need you need a staple gun, a pair of canvas clamps to like pull the canvas tight when you're stapling, and that's pretty much it. Oh, and probably a tape measure, because you want to make sure your canvases are square. So what you do with the tape measure, you measure from one corner to the opposite corner, And you do that for the other side, and as long as those measurements are the same, you know your canvas is square. But that's something I would show.
I wasn't home.
All
There
of
was
that I would
houses
show in the process.
departure, right? And now as we're going in
I
a higher
probably
altitude,
should edit it down because nobody wants to
then
sit there
we
and watch
start
me
looking at the sky. And then I
do a
see that
canvas from scratch for like 2 hours. It shouldn't take you 2 hours, but I mean when you're cutting all the wood yourself, and
you pulled up.
like I'll sand these edges so that they're round and not sharp point, because you can end up with it tearing your canvas if the canvas is too lightweight. So there's little things that I do that I haven't seen people show in their tutorials. I think they just are trying to show like the basics, the basic
That was the start of the problem.
process, but
All this stuff
there's
right here
little
is the
details
pattern.
that they should
The
let
recipe
people know that
of the
could
diamond
affect
is
their
the
the
foundation.
quality of their canvas.
Hey, you ever tried this before? I tried it. I used the red. I got the black.
Okay, we got one more line
This is my favorite portion. This is the
to
recipe.
pull, and then I will go back
The
in
most important information is this.
and do a second pass to make sure all lines are opaque.
And if people copy, they fucking suck. This pencil right here for me, I'm looking at it.
And it's
Everything
also getting close to our lunchtime.
I
My
don't know.
wife, she had to do a little bit of work, but then the medicine she had to take is making her nauseous, so she was um, trying to take a little nap.
Just like the grandfather told me.
But we did
And then
eat.
I called him and said, whoever
It
gave you
was
those
right around
ingredients,
noonish.
whoever put that in the
We
formula,
had the breakfast sandwiches.
I
Oh no,
think
she
it's
didn't even eat hers. She was so nauseous she didn't eat. I still have it
and then
sitting in a container for her.
that I can start somewhere and end up with something. So yo, thank you, Mike, for introducing me to this new system, which I now use every damn near. And I don't even get into it. I thought it was gonna cost me. Did y'all see how much cost me last week?
Oh my gosh. I hope this isn't running out. Man, it's probably because it probably worked better if the canvas were flat, sitting flat, and I was holding these straight up and down.
Yes, Uncle Don, you are correct.
But, okay, got that line. It's really doing a number on this nib, that canvas
This is creative
surface,
power,
since it's
and
textured. Let me grab
creative
some
power
more coffee though.
has
Yeah,
creative
I
power.
think this might be it. That
So,
actually, I might that last sip might
like
have
to
been it.
say, just do it.
Yep, it was the last. Man, I need more coffee.
I'm in here, so
I need more coffee. Do I take
you
a break to make
nobody
some
got
more
time for that.
coffee, guys?
I mean, once we
Yes.
get off the app, we gotta talk about this stuff.
Yep.
Cause I don't know.
I gotta make another one.
I'm not sure what you guys are
I'm gonna drink this. I'm gonna make another one and drink this one for our friend
but for real,
Electric Aura,
nobody. I didn't go to
because she
school for
can't
this
drink
stuff.
coffee right now. So
I
I'll
mean,
do her the service of drinking the coffee for her. All right, guys. I'll be right back. You'll still be with me because you got my earbud in. So we will. First off, let's put my wife's sandwich in the fridge because it was sitting out cooling. I don't know if she'll eat it though. Probably do something for lunch. But thank goodness I did all the dishes. I don't have to worry about the dishes. But yeah, once I finish the painting, I don't know if I'll get around to finishing the full second pass on the live stream. But we got some spring cleaning to do. We got our new washing machine coming on Wednesday, so I gotta kind of make sure the area that they're gonna come in through is cleared, so you can get the washing machine through. And then I gotta clean the area where the washing machine goes, because I gotta move out the dryer so they can fit the washing machine in place. So we got some stuff to take care of today. Maybe I'll get some more painting in later on tonight. Like I said, I have today and the next 2 days off from work, so they'll be spent cleaning up around the house, the yard, and getting some more artwork done, more painting in. Gotta keep this train chugging along. Keep this train a chugging. Okay, usually grind up a bunch of beans. Oh, what is that? Did somebody just... Are you kidding me, cat? One of these cats. What was that? Poop that fell off your butt? Come on. Come on. Keep it in the litter box. Thank goodness I saw that. I'm like, what is that? I didn't catch that. That would have been me stepping in it and tracking it all over the house. Mother. Alright. Where's my coffee? I gotta fill this up with the hot water. Yeah, a little water dispenser. Boil water comes out hot. Hold on, I gotta fill this up all the way up. We gotta make sure we got plenty of coffee made. Where's my press? This thermos, whoops, jeez Louise. This thermos has its own little press thing that goes in it. And then press it down. I need to get a small strainer. I kind of use this big strainer because lately coffee grounds have been going around, sometimes bypassing the press. And nobody likes coffee grounds in their coffee. Nobody wants a mouthful of coffee grounds when they're about to enjoy their first sip. Let me do a second one because sometimes it even gets through the straining. So, yeah, second mug, because my wife got, not mug, thermos, because my wife got 2 of these for some reason. And then we strain it one more time for the stragglers. Yep, look at that. Oh boy, yeah, there was plenty of coffee grounds that got through. Ow, ow, that water's hot. Okay, we need a little bit of honey. We don't, I don't use crystal sugar. Honey works good. Honey, and then our oat milk. Yes, oat water. OT water. Oat drink. Get that little oat drink in there. Cut the blackness, the bitterness. Just the right amount of everything. Okay, right, look at that. Fresh thermos full. That'll be it for the day. That'll be it. We got a little Rice Krispie treat to go with it. I don't know why my wife bought all these white Rice Krispie treats, but they're there. I think she had to fill up an order for some reason. Yeah. Okay. Alright, we're gonna start back from the upper left corner and make our way down. I'm hoping, let's see. Wait. I don't think this is the same. Nope. This is yellow, and this is a sunshine yellow, which I think I only have one of these. Oh, there's my bag of markers. Wait. Actually, I do have another one, but it is of the larger PCM 5M, which is 1.8 to 2.5 millimeters. Oh, that's the yellow. This is the straw yellow. Wait, there should be another one of these sunshine yellows, right? Yep, sunshine yellow. But it's not thin enough. so that's gonna make it much more difficult, because this one came in an 8-pack. So I think Michael sells these packs for like $32 if you're signed up with them. You have an account with them or whatever, which is free, I think, to sign up. They always send you. They're always sending you coupons or whatever. If you hit the right day, and you actually get a 50% coupon. Usually I get like 20, 25, or 30. Sometimes you'll see a 40. Yeah, 50%. That's $16 for an 8-pack of these, or the fatter ones. That's a pretty good deal. There are other paint pen brands out there on the internet. I see these art techs or art something ones. Other YouTubers have been testing out, and they look okay. I should probably order some. I don't know. I get tired of ordering. I like going to the store and picking it out. The the old school way. I like going and getting it if they have it. I just don't like the idea of ordering it and having to wait for it. But I guess sometimes it'll come the same day, but I guess it depends on where it's coming from. Man, crazy if one of these pens only lasts for one painting. It's like, how much surface area did I actually cover? Especially it's a single line. Like, how much real estate? Or is it because I'm holding it? I need to have it on a table. Flat on a table. So that the ink flows better, because I'm holding it vertically. I don't know. Little disappointing, this pen. I might have to go search for. I can't believe. I'm assuming they might sell these in individuals. Can't believe that this one, though, is already almost dead. Sitting here having to overwork these lines, which doesn't help. crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, and now it's eating up what I put down. Oh, and I don't want to use that fat one because that line's going to go end up fatter than I want it to be. I mean, this would probably be fine on some paper. You know, yeah. Fine on some paper, but on the canvas. Or maybe it's the nib. Maybe I need to flip the nib around. Flip the nib. Maybe that nib is just worn down too much. This textured surface is beating it up. And if you have a heavy hand, it'll eat up this nib. The nib is, I don't know what the material is, but it is not going to hold up against this textured surface. Not for long. Not for long. Oh boy, do I have to make a trip to the old Michael's? Does it break the illusion to hear where the art supplies come from? Yep, I shop at Michael's. You know what? We used to have a little nice brick and mortar art store here, and they ended up closing because people were just ordering all their supplies off the internet. Yep, you can't go to the store and shoot the shit with the person working. You don't get that when you shop online. You don't get to find out about new materials maybe that they're testing or using in their artwork. You don't get that. You kind of lose that connection to other artists. I guess that's what this live streaming thing is about. Is hopefully staying connected with other artists, other creators, sharing information. Because we don't want this art thing to go away, to die. I mean, it wouldn't take long, a generation or two, and art would disappear. Art making, people knowing how to make art, practice of art could disappear. Hey, you, get off of me. You're already upsetting me with your cat hairs flying all over the place. Okay, we're getting some flowage right now. That doesn't mean the paint is all gone. Dude, stop bouncing on me. Dang, you're crazy. Trying to do, trying to perform some like delicate medical procedure here, and you're bouncing on my lap. No cats in the operating room.
Social studies, right? And economics. I don't know how to cook nothing.
Yeah, I try to be really gentle and light on this and not press too hard onto the surface with the paint marker, paint pen, and just let that paint just kind of just lightly touch the surface so that paint will come off the nib. Because it's just removing paint if I push too hard on this. This has got to. I want this to be a certain opaqueness.
I get it.
If that yellow is not opaque, it's not gonna. It's not gonna be satisfactory.
See you later. I'll keep shining. He's protecting himself from sorrow with the red ring.
Okay. This cat, she's doing quality control on my line. Aren't you, cat? Keeping an eye on the line quality. Thank you guys for another like. Killing it with the likes. It is 4 o'clock. How many hours has it been? We have 197 minutes, which is 3 hours. Wait, yep, 3 hours and 17 minutes. That's a pretty good stream. That's a pretty good stream. The cat needs some attention. Good old cat. But yeah, that's really the green and the yellow. And then they kind of, from afar, they kind of like blend together a little bit. But they really help that blue line set it off from the background or the ground of the painting. I'm trying to make it look like, or at least I'm hoping it looks like, the blue areas are like a window, like it's a window. You're looking into the the sky or something, into space. Um, and the green and the yellow are kind of like the frame, and then the ground acts like actual ground, like earth or something. So you're seeing into space, but at least that's what I'm trying to capture
Let's go. All right.
a sense of that, even though this is all two-dimensional image or surface. I don't know if you get that when you look at it IRL. It probably needs, eventually, it needs some kind of varnish. I would have to use a. I know, is it Krylon or somebody? I have it. Hey, get off of me, please. Does a. Yep, here it is. Quick. Well, this one's for oil painting. Do I not have this Kamar varnish? Is for oil, acrylic, watercolor. At least that's what it says. Keeps it fresh from the palette look. Acid free. Allows easy rework. free of impurities, non-yellowing protection. Yeah, I don't know if it protects from UV rays though. This museum quality varnish is highly resistant to discoloration, offers superior clarity and durability. Um, does it say what's in it? It says keep out of reach of children. Yep. Do not smoke. Contents under pressure. Vapor harmful. First aid. Yeah, you don't want to get in your eye. Delayed effects from long-term exposure. Contains solvents which can cause permanent brain damage, nervous system damage. Intentional misuse by deliberately concentrating and inhaling the contents may be harmful or fatal. Yeah, these are not toys. I don't think it says anything about UV protection though, so I doubt if you need something that's more of a UV protectorant. This one does though, but this is says for oil paintings, so I don't know if you can use it on acrylic paintings. Yep, just for use on fine art oil paints. It is contains UV light absorbers and stabilizers for whatever that means. Hey, welcome back, Kate. Welcome back, Kate. I'm making a dang mess. My lamp does not want to stay in place. You are back fast, Zoomy. You weren't live streaming again, were you, Kate? Might have to go over this again with the green. But yeah, as long as I'm very light with the amount of pressure I put on this pen, I'm getting some paint flow until the nib, I'm assuming once the nib starts to get worn down, I'm sure that'll affect that flow. Plus getting low. No? Okay. The one stream was good enough for the day. Okay. 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 Belly needs out, says my wife. So let me go grab them. Mel's live streaming now? Oh, okay. About her usual time. Where you at? You getting hungry?
No, so much for a couple hours. Move.
Come here. Come here. Come here. All right, you. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, guys, I probably should sign off and start cleaning up before it goes beyond a reasonable amount of time. Let's go, potty. offline and get ready. Next one ready. Good dog. Color blue, kind of like a little bit of pink or reddish color in there too. Come on there. Nothing came out of the backside of your bum. Come here. Hey, come here. Go. Clean it off. You got it. Oh. Here you go. Come here. Come here. Get over here. We gotta clean you off. You and your goo poo. Hold on. Come here. Stop. Stop. Yeah, you shook it onto your leg. Shook it onto your leg. Nice going. Nice going. Nice going. Alright, guys. Let's switch buds. I don't know if we're reconnecting. Off. Sign it off. And get to work. get to work. Okay, guys. Plus, we might have to let that paint pen relax a little bit and let what's on here kind of settle or cure, so it's not reactivating what's on there. So thank you guys for joining me today. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the likes. See, look at that. Not too bad, right? Not sure what kind of orientation. Should it be vertical, horizontal? But once all the paint gets applied to the desired effect, this one will be done. Now, I haven't signed any of the other ones, so thank you, Kate. But we'll see. Not sure if I'll sign the fronts or I'll sign the back. Probably sign the back. It's nice to have a signature-free front, but sometimes people look for that in the pieces. They want to see a signature, so we'll see. But thank you guys for joining me today. Let's go back and shout everybody out. Thank you, Old School Dave. Hope your day is going well. Thank you, a couple new people in our chat, Koki Balboa 7 and Pepe Pevere. Pevere, thank you, from joining us all the way from Turkey. Late night in Turkey. Thank you to our friend and moderator, Kate, aka NalaCat1234. And thank you, another probably new person, Nino Sharukia, said blue. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate that. Thank you again, Sabrina Suburban Garden, for joining us this day. I appreciate that. And thank you, Rubbernecker, for joining us today too. Thank you, Zarumpelstiltskins. It's been a while since we saw you, but thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. Hope you are enjoying a day out on the terrace listening to music. Thank you, APDJ Adventures, our friend Auntie Pam. Hope you're enjoying your time painting. And thank you, Electric Aura, for joining us too. Hope your day goes well. And anybody else? Thank you, Trap House 1981, our friend Travis Prince, who is probably right now live streaming himself, working on a portrait. And yeah, thank you again, Kate. Appreciate your support. And I hope you all have a good morning, afternoon, evening, or middle of the night, wherever you're at in the world. And until next time, thank you for all the likes, any new subs. Bye for now. Peace out, guys.